Activity 12. The natural wealth of the world. Biodiversity, what it is and why it's important? Biodiversity is the variability of living organisms from any source, included but not limited to terrestrial and marine ecosystems and other aquatic systems, and the ecological complexes of which they are part. It is important to preserve and take care of biodiversity since it helps pollinate flowers and crops and also provides food and medicine for our well-being. Without it, we will not be able to survive. Natural resources. What are they? Natural resources are those resources that exist in the environment without any human action. What are their classifications? Well, natural resources can be classified as renewable or non-renewable, biotic and abiotic, current, reserves, and stock. Relevance of taking care of them. It is essential to take care of natural resources, since thanks to this, we as humans carry out jobs, live and reproduce, and we conserve the species. And the same happens with the animals. One of the most important natural resources is water. What are the factors that cause the loss of these resources and biodiversity? There are various factors, but the one that stands out the most and is caused by us humans is pollution, since it affects the degradation of terrestrial ecosystems due to the accumulation of nitrogen in them. As a result of the fossil fuels, these retard microbial growth and put biodiversity in risk. What happens if they modify or decrease an ecosystem? If an ecosystem is altered, then the planet Earth goes into imbalance. This can produce the death of many species, the generation of many natural phenomena, and disasters. What can we do to prevent it? First, to avoid the alterations caused by the inappropriate use of resources. It is necessary to establish measures, such as the closure, that is, the temporary or permanent prohibition of the capture of animals, such as fishing and hunting. In this way, it is favored that the species exploited do not run into risks of extinction. In the same way, take care of the water and avoid cutting down trees. Advices to the community in order to preserve them. I believe that there are several things that we can do as a community, but first we need to take account that our actions have a consequence. Some actions can be recycle, take care of the water, do not pollute green areas with garbage, caring for species of both fauna and flora. The top megadiverse countries and why they are megadiverse? They are megadiverse countries since we know by biodiversity or biological diversity that the great variety of living beings in an ecosystem that we find on our planet. But being megadiverse, it refers to the territory where there is greater biological wealth. There is Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Brazil, Congo, Madagascar, India, Indonesia, and Australia. What is a threatened species and what is an endangered species? And 5 examples for each one. Threatened species are plants and animals that are likely to become endangered within the forestable future throughout all the significant portion of its range. And by the other hand, endangered species are those plants and animals that have become so rare they are in danger of becoming extinct. Endangered species: Havana rhino, the vaquita, gorillas, and the Asian elephant. Threatened species: the kakapo, gharial, tooth-billed pigeon, North Atlantic right whale, and the saola. Species extinct during the last 50 years. The Bahi River dolphin, the western black rhino, the Pyrenean ibex, the golden toad, the Havant tiger, the Pinta tortoise, the Formosan clouded, the Christmas Iceland, and the Papuil. Organizations aiming to the preservation of species. Nature Conservancy, the World Wildlife Fund, Unión Internacional para la Conservación de la Naturaleza, and the World Association Zoos and Aquariums. Conclusion. For all that is seen on the subject and the importance of each organism in the world as a conclusion, I consider that it's important to emphasize that it's fundamental to take care of the action that we as humans do, since we are the worst enemy for biodiversity. We have to take care of the species and the resources to continue here on Earth.